Fair.
Question number 2. Pack it up. Beamer ball has gone bad like a jar of spoiled mayonnaise. Johnny, what do you think? Is the party over? Are we done?
I fear as much, except that the last 2 games of last year, they popped up and had 2 big wins over Tennessee and Clemson. So maybe you still got a few days left on the expiration date, or maybe you're just getting to the expired buy.
Right.
But you got a few more days before it actually spoils.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Jesse, what do you think?
The fact that you put a spoiled jar of mayonnaise is actually sickening just to think about. But I don't know that it's spoiled. I don't think it's a good start, but I think at least from a player's perspective, it seems like Shane Beamer can really guide their attitudes and keep them at a really high, morality level. But I would also say from a South Carolina perspective, it's not like they have the highest of hopes right now. I don't think he's in a hot seat. So I think it's fine, but I am concerned, and I probably should have mentioned this when we talked about them. What happens when Spencer Rattler leaves? I mean, he's got to leave after this year. So what happens? Because he wasn't recruiting, a star quarterback to sit behind him. So I don't know. I think this season he's safe, but I think next season's the time to see if there's a spoiled Beamer jar.
I think that's true. I agree with that.
My main concern is how they lost and how bad the offensive line looks. I'm not saying that the party's over for him per se, but the year is not looking to stack up well once you talk about all the defenses that they're going to go up against in the SEC. Not saying that UNC doesn't have quality team or quality defense, but just look for more of the same, right? So it's not going to get much easier for them through a lot of these games. Matt says, yes, absolutely, yes, it's over. So,
but I would say at South Carolina, what I don't know what would have to happen for Beamer to lose a job after this year. It would have to be atrocious because he's not at Alabama or Auburn or LSU or even Tennessee. It's just different.
It really is. I mean, they kept Muschamp longer than I thought they would.
Muschamp.
Right? I don't know. I
love him as a DC at Georgia.
Listen, if you ask me how good of a head coach was Will Muschamp, I would say he's a great defensive coordinator.
He really is. Right. He really is.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is I don't know what the tipping point is for South Carolina because I really don't know. It's a really high tipping point that I don't think we're anywhere near.
And I guess my motivation in that question is not necessarily like, is he going to get fired as much as we saw an upward trend. I was like, is that upward trend over? So I don't know.
Plateaued. They're going to be consistently inconsistent.
I do appreciate the enthusiasm that he has and the fun that the players seem to be having as well, even in some of the off the field stuff. And I do like that. And so from that standpoint, I don't know. We'll see.